Woo! Hey guys. Woo! Hi guys. Hi everybody. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I just finished a reading and so I was like, I gotta go. I gotta get to YouTube. I gotta get to YouTube. So hello everybody. Hi. Happy Monday. I hope it is fantastical. So just a little bit of house cleaning tips here. Not so much house cleaning, but housekeeping tips here. I haven't gone through to see who's here yet, but hello everybody. For those of you who are new, please keep in mind a couple things. There are more of you than there are of me, which means I have to have some semblance of control here. And so that does mean that I have to make sure that your questions are very laser focused and specific. So vague, open questions like, what is my life purpose? What should my career be? You're going to have to book a private one-on-one session where I can devote to you more time and more personal attention. So when you come in here and you ask your questions, we need to zip right to them, okay? We have a limited amount of time together because I do fit you guys in between readings, right? So, and I adore doing these, but I do have to manage them, okay? Also, please know that if you write more than one question in a block, I'm only answering one question. So if you write several questions and I don't get to all of them, don't be offended. Also, please don't be offended or upset or anything like that if I don't answer your question. The feed is going faster than I can keep up. I do end up scrolling all the way to the front, like y'all are like, writing in right now, which is awesome. So this is live, but I do scroll back up to the top. And it's just, again, it's another way for me to maintain control because there are more of you than there are of me. So if I don't get to your question today, come with your laser focused question next week. We do this every Monday at noon, okay? Noon Pacific. I'm in California. That's what we do here. So hello, everybody. I see the feed is buzzing. So let me scroll back up here. Hi, Abby and Christine and Music for Life and Christine and Holly. Woohoo! Okay, let's start with Abby. Hi, Terrie. I want to thank you for setting your time aside like this. It's very appreciated. Thank you. I appreciate you appreciating my time. That's awesome. What should my primary focus this month for marriage with my Libra husband? Leo here. Okay, actually, that's a really great question in terms of relationship. So generally speaking, when I tapped into February is very confusing. There's a lot of shifting and changing and fluidity. And so what we need is clarity. Most of us, for the entire month of February, we're going to need to be clear and get clarity. So Abby, your focus for this month with your your Libra husband, and actually even if he wasn't a Libra, even if he was a Sagittarius, whatever, it's about making sure that if you don't understand what he's asking or what he's asking you to do, you ask for clarity. And if he's confused, you give clarity too. So you be very specific and you be very clear with communication, okay? That lack of clarity is going to cause confusion and could potentially cause relationship rifts. So please be clear in getting clarity and giving, okay? Christine, she doesn't answer questions posted before. Abby's like, I know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit send. It's okay, you guys. I get to what I can get to. There's divine timing, right? Everybody will hear what they need to hear. And also don't forget, spirit is like super intelligent, right? It will piggyback answers through other people's questions. So if you're finding that you get information that resonates with you, even though somebody else asked a similar question, take that as some sort of guidance for you, okay? Spirit is brilliant like that, okay? Music for Life Ramirez. Hey, Terrie. Hey. Okay, Holly Thompson. Hi, Terrie. Hi. Thanks for doing this. You're welcome. My mom is losing her mind. Her and my 3 siblings live 2,000 miles away. How can I best support this situation? My instinct is to run there and fix it all. All right, Holly, great question. Ooh, you're not going to like the answer. I understand that you are feeling helpless, right? Because clearly your mom is going through a tough time and your siblings are taking care, and they're probably, on some level, perhaps not on purpose, sort of inferring, if they're not actually using the words, well, you're not helping, right? And not so many words. And you just being just like a sensitive person to begin with, it's not helping. So you already feel guilty enough. But the thing about guilt is that there's, with you in your situation, like, you don't live there. If you lived there, you would probably help more. So one is coming to terms with reality, making peace with the reality. The reality is Holly, I am here, mom and siblings I am here, mom and siblings having a problem are here, and there's space between us, and there's nothing I can do about that space. So the first thing is making peace with reality. Look at what the reality is. You're here, they're there. So what that means is that your help will be limited. That's just by circumstance. So if your siblings are having expectations of you that you cannot fulfill, you've got to make sure that they understand that. Now, you're not going to be able to change their experience. They're making their choices and their decisions. And with that, you have to understand that you have your decisions and your choices as well. So if I were you, I would consider, try this on like a coat. You don't like it, take it off. That you make peace with the fact that you're doing what you're capable of doing. If you find that you're capable of doing more at that time, guess what? You can step up your game and then help out in that way at that time. But until then, until you can step up your game, you have to make peace with where you're at, because otherwise you're not going to be helpful at all. Because I guarantee you are offering in some capacity or some manner help in the situation. It's just not matching up to the expectation of your siblings, but that's on them. Their interpretation, their perspective, and their lens, their truth. Just like your truth is, I'm here 2,000 miles away and I'm only able to do this. And when I do this 130,000%. When I can do this and move up a bit, I'll go ahead and do that. But until I do that, I'm doing this, right? So that is your truth. So allow them their truth, allow them their experience, make peace with the fact that you're 2,000 miles away, which means you're only capable of giving help in a certain way, and feel good about the fact that you are contributing in that bubble or in that way. Okay. Sorry. I just finished a reading and hold on, you guys. I just got this like thing popped up on my screen, and I don't think you guys can see it, but it blocked me from you. Okay, so Holly, I hope that helps. Let them have their experience because it's their truth. You have your experience because it's your truth. Make peace and accept that you are where you are, and where you are is okay. Because otherwise you're leaking your energy and you're not going to be of help, because you're not reserving your energy for when and if that next step happens, where you're going to have to give 100% on that too. Okay, I hope that helps, Holly. All right, let's see here. Sorry, guys. Hey, Sunflower. Okay, Music for Life Ramirez. I can't answer that question. When will I meet somebody? Again, too vague, too open. Come back with another question. Sorry. Danielle Beck. Hi, Terrie. I was wondering if I'm being too difficult on my standards right now with my partner. I'm going to say yes. If you're even questioning it, yes, you are. Listen, being unconditional is not easy. And it's something that we're always striving to. So what you have to do, Danielle, is you have to just take a look at what you You have to take a look at, and by what I mean, take a look at, really ask your partner, like, what is going on here? You need to have a heart to heart with your partner. You have to understand what's happening from your partner and put your partner's perspective in line with yours. So it's okay to have standards. You should, right? And you shouldn't, what's the word? You shouldn't make yourself smaller to make sure they're fitting their standards, but there's something about them not being heard or seen or acknowledged. And I feel like that's where you're off kilter, Danielle. So you being in your standards right now are not giving what your partner needs. So the question is, can you meet your partner's needs? Now, your partner may not be sharing, is it a he? I can't tell. Your partner may not be sharing what their needs are. So you're going to have to get what? Say it with me, clarity, especially in the month of February. Okay. So there needs to be a conversation had. And I think communication is lacking. And once you know what your partner needs, then you can make the discernment, a choice and decision whether you can meet their needs or not. Okay, I hope that helps. Esme, hey Esme. Hey Terrie, love your videos. Aw, thank you. My question is, if I get into college, will I make any new friendships or relationships with anyone? Absolutely, without a doubt. You will, even online, they're saying, even online. You're in your head too much about it. There's a judgment going on that you're not worthy enough to meet new people. So you're going to have to check in with yourself on that one. But yes, you can make friendships and relationships. And you won't be doing it with just anybody. You should be selective. And I do feel like you will be partnered. You will have to, now this is your entire college career. It's not just one class, right? You will be assigned partnerships with people. So you will be meeting people, even if it's online. So yes, as me, the answer is yes. Sunflower fields, around what time of the year will the Canadian border open for the US? Wow. Okay. Well, I can only give you information based on this now moment because energy is so fluid and it changes. I just heard August, so there could be, and still some more time. If it's not August, it could be October because it's that awk sound. So either August or October, and could I be wrong? Yeah, because energy is so fluid. So, just think around there. Emily. Hi, Terrie. Hi. Been applying to 300 plus jobs. Do you think I'll get an offer this month? Sheet. I got to tell you, I feel a no. But, girlfriend, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. It's circumstantial. It has nothing to do with you. It's circumstantial, nothing to do with you. So prove me wrong, Emily. You know what? I like when I'm wrong, as long as it's in your own, all of y'all's benefits, right? Alina in Ciaustegui. I think you're Italian, right? In Ciaustegui. That's kind of a cool name. I probably butchered it. I'm sorry. Is there anything my guides want to tell me in regards to my dreams and astral travels? Hope your heart's okay. Oh, thank you. How's your heart? My heart's so much better today. I think last Monday I was in the shitter. No, much better today. Thank you. You keep going, keep at it. If you're struggling, like it feels like you're like right on the brink. So keep at it. They're saying keep at it. So what's the alternative? You're going to give up? It's fun for you. This is fun shit. Especially we're so like trapped in liberal. You got to understand I'm still in LA. They're kind of opening shit up, but whatever. So everything. My perspective, my lens is that the entire world is shut down. It's not true. It's not true, but that's a perfect example of my experience, right? So astral travel and lucid dreaming, that's fun shit, right? So keep at it. Don't get frustrated with it. You're in this for the long haul, so just keep at it. Bailey Busco, hello. My husband and I are trying to get pregnant and it's been hard. Do you feel any luck for us in that department? It's not luck, it's your attention and you're wanting too much. You're activating the law of repulsion. The more you want it, the less you'll get it. Learn to balance it out. Take the baby off of the pedestal. Forget about it. Put it on the back burner. Just trust that in the right time, the baby will be here and you will start to have more luck. But it's not luck. It's just you want it too much. Stop wanting things so much, you guys. Be in action towards getting it, but stop putting so much of your attention. All of y'all, the more you want something, the less you're going to get it. You're activating law of repulsion because you are not balancing your energy in the right places. You're not giving attention. Start taking care of yourself, your health, have fun with your husband, become playful with each other, go out on dates, do fun stuff together, really enjoy being together. And then the baby one day, when you're not even expecting it, and the only reason why it's unexpected and it comes as a surprise is because your focus and attention isn't on it. So just remember, the more you want something, the less you're going to get it. All right. And that's energy. That is just the way energy works. It's science, people. It's woo-woo science. Okay, Alex, 21. Hey, Terrie. Hey, hope life is going well for you. You know what? I will say it is. I had a really big epiphany this past week about how I operate and the patterns that I have, which is giving me the opportunity to do some shadow work, which sucks because it hurts. And it doesn't feel good in the process, but I'm very grateful because it also means I'm on the brink of not only moving forward, but I'm on the brink of revelations to get me moving forward again. So that's why I'm like really excited. I'm not excited that I have to address this. So I am well, thank you. I want to do a through hike in about 3 years after I leave my job. I don't know what a through hike is, but okay. Do you see it bringing me the happiness, mental freedom I'm looking for? Not if that's what you are thinking is the key, the only way you're going to find happiness, mental freedom. So if you can look at this through hike, and again, I don't know what the hell that is, but if you can look at this through hike as just a tool in your toolbox to help you move in the direction for happiness and mental freedom, which by the way, you'll never fully 100% get to until you leave your earth suit. So it's something that you'll always be in the process of receiving. So stop trying to get it and understand that it already exists and give yourself permission to tap into receiving that, because it's like a stream of well-being, right? Let's just call your happiness and mental freedom well-being. And it's always there, moving as a stream, right? Always, just always there. Are you going to step into it because it's always there? Or are you going to resist it? Are you going to try and go around it? Are you going to try and make excuses for it? Are you going to try and bullshit yourself? Or are you just going to say, you know, I'm going to give myself permission to get in that stream? And that's what that is. So the through hike is just a tool. It is not the end all be all. So no, I do not see it bringing you the happiness and mental freedom you're looking for. I see you as you using it as a tool. If you choose, it is your choice to step into this happiness, mental freedom stream of well-being, which is always there. But we can't always be in that stream. Sometimes we have to go off course to get back on the stream wiser, braver, and with more courage. So I hope that answers your question. You're welcome, Christine. Sammy Samalama 09. Hey, finally made it to a Monday Live. Hey, Sammy Samalama 09. Emily Woodall, thank you so much for your videos. I've really resonated with them lately. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Sammy Samalama. Okay. Will I get a financial stability soon? The struggle as a single mama is rough. First of all, that is something we have to dive into, look deeper into in a private session. I can't do that here. It takes more time than I'm able to give. But as soon as you start, just like with, I can't remember her name, but the other lady who's looking to get pregnant, the more focus you place on it, the more it's going to go away from you. So stop placing so much of your attention and your awareness on it. You're leaking your energy, especially for something like things that you want. You need to reserve your energy so you can match the frequencies of it, so you can magnetize it to you. Right? And everything flows to us. Everything's always flowing, right? It's always flowing to us. The question is, are we allowing it in? So the more you want something, the more you're actually not allowing it. So there you go. Sarah G, will this treatment help me? No idea what that's in regards to. Again, that's way too vague for something like this. So you have the answers. You feel into it. If you're questioning it, I'm going to question you. Why are you questioning it? Maybe there's your answer. Mega Agent 117. Hello, Terrie. Hello. Will I be in a serious relationship within 2 years? Thank you. Prove me wrong, but I don't think so. I think you're putting, again, too much pressure, too much desire, too much wanting. You're just out of balance with your needs and wants. You're putting too much focus and awareness outside of you instead of making yourself relationship worthy, relationshipable. You're looking at somebody else to make you happy. You got to make yourself happy. So if you can do that within the next 2 years, then yes. If not, time to work on yourself, okay? Abigail, hello. Will the children's book I'm helping to illustrate be published? Yes, it will. I'm hoping it will. Yes, it will. But I feel like there's a stall or a delay in it. So there's something about the number 2 or 3. So either 2 or 3 months or 2 or 3 years. I don't really know what that is, what the connection between 2 and 3 is. But yes, just to answer your question, yes. The when, I don't know. And that's okay. I'd rather not tell you because energy is so fluid. Like, I don't know. Like I could say one thing now and then next week it could be a whole other thing, or like I can tell you now and tonight it'll be all different. So energy is so fluid, but the answer is yes, yes, yes. I do feel like it will be published. Okay. Eureka. Hi. I hope you're well. Advice on how to relax more at work. Girl, the advice that I have to give you, I don't have enough time here. You're going to have to book a private reading for that because it's very specific to your needs and your own energy. Generally speaking, practice outside by doing some deep breathing, doing some meditation, do a walking meditation. Start practicing outside so that you can apply it inside work. Dallas McCade. Hey, Terrie. Hey, Dallas. I hope all is well. And I wonder if I should start my own business. You should always start your own business. Everybody, start your own business. The answer is yes. Joshua Noble. My late father was a pianist and a singer in the U.S. There's a part of me that also is wanting to become a singer. Would I have a bright future if I would pursue this path? This is one of those questions where I cannot answer in a quick live. So if you want more details, book a private session with me. But Joshua, why shouldn't you try that path? Why limit yourself by not trying that path? Kunch JL, sorry if I am butchering your name. Hello, Terrie. Hello. Thank you so much for your readings. You're welcome. I shifted away from my family for a new job and I miss them every day. I wonder if this job is worth it and it would help me have any career growth. This is something I do have to look into one-on-one privately because it's so super, like, this feels a little complicated and detailed. But generally speaking, if you're even questioning it, that is your answer. You guys know your answers. Each and every one of you has a beautifully working intuition, right? A lot of these questions that you're asking me, you already know the answer to, you just don't know how to access it. So that makes it challenging, right? Because you can't access your intuition. So you're going to somebody else to answer questions for you. Well, guess what? The person you're coming to is a human being. That would be me. We humans, all of you guys, me as well, we can interpret things wrong. So therefore, our own individual GPS, unique intuition is really what is right and correct. So even the information that I'm sharing with you, I could easily be wrong. What you guys every human needs to learn how to do is how to access their intuition. So that's really what all of you guys Me as well. I am totally included in this as being a human being, a member of humanity. We have all the answers, right? We just have to access them. And most of us have to learn how to access our intuition. It is a God-given gift. Everybody has it. You have to learn that you do have one, and then you have to develop it. And I work with people one-on-one, mentoring, coaching, so that you don't have to go outside of yourself to get that information, right? So, if you're asking me these questions, should I stay or should I go? You guys know the answer. You already know the answer. And the fact that you're even asking that question tells me you already know the answer. So, so there you go. So when you ask me, is it worth it? Would I have any career growth? You already know that answer. And if you are looking for guidance to help you access that answer, you have to book a session with me. I don't have the time to go into it right now. Okay. Khalid Peters. Hi, Terry. Hi. If I study nursing, I might have a problem financing. Is this possible this year? If I study nursing, I might have a problem finance. I don't understand what you're asking. Are you at that's almost like two questions. Try and reword it in a way that I can understand. It's not clear to me. And if you're looking for guidance for me, it has to be clear to me. So see if you can reword it. And if I get to it, I will see if I can look into it again. Okay. It's not clear to me what you're actually asking. Alina, I just wanted to say thank you. You've always been amazing responses and they've always resonate. Love hearing the pretty bird in the background. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Look, I'm not all perfect. I'm not all knowing, but I'll tell you one thing. I do not bullshit and I don't sugarcoat. And I do my damnedest to be as honest as possible. So sometimes that means pissing people off. Hell, it means pissing myself off at times too. The truth can hurt. The truth can hurt. JC, is any of my loved ones with me stronger? My dad, my stepdad, grandma's why I don't feel them after they pass. All of your loved ones are always with you. And I'm not doing mediumship, so I'm not going to tell you who, because it's a whole other frequency and it's a whole other vibration. It's a lot heavier, denser, thicker, lower level frequencies. It's hard for me to just shift, mediumship, psychic, I don't. And it takes a lot of my energy reserve to do mediumship. So I reserve specific times that I actually prepare for mediumship. So I cannot answer your question. Your question would be more of a mediumship question. Okay, JC? Abby Delaney, Danielle Beck, do you mind sharing your zodiac sun sign? I'm just curious. Okay. Grace Hellman. Hello, Terry. Hello. I'm wondering if there's a need for a career change in my life right now. You know that answer. You know that answer. Shika Nair. Hey, Terry. I hope you're doing lovely. Thank you. Few questions, actually. Well, I'm only actually going to answer one if I can. One being that I've been astral projecting since I was a kid. It just happens. My dreams have also been pretty on the dot and come true. As great as it is, the astral projection drains me, I feel. Okay, I don't know what your question is. You just sort of just told me about your situation. Alina in Chaustegui. I'm Spanish. My family is Dominican and Basque. Okay, well, it sounds Italian, and I really like saying your last name. In Chaustegui. Now, if I'm butchering it, I am at least consistent with my butchering, right? But I really like saying your last name. Shika Nair, any suggestions on what I can do? Okay, so there's your question. You just got interrupted. You need to learn, before you do any astral projection work, you need to make sure you have enough energy. You might be doing it when you're too tired, and you might be doing it too often. Give your body a break. Give yourself a break. Collect your energy. Call all your energy to you before you step outside of it. So your prep seems to be a bit off. So you got to do better prep, okay? Okay, Danielle is a Virgo. Abby, girl, I'm a Leo with Virgo moon, and your question also resonated and piggybacked off my question. So I got that question answered for me as well. Awesome. See, that is how it works, you guys. That is how it works. Make sure you're listening to other people's questions and the answers they get. Because if you have a similar question, guess what, Buttercup? You're going to get your answered, even if it's through someone else. Shika, I already answered your question. I don't answer more than one question for people during a live. So sorry. Dana for made for more. I think Dana or Dana. Okay. Hi, Terrie. Thank you. You're welcome. I've been learning from you for a couple years now. Oh my God, years. And I appreciate you. Ooh. I'm trying to find out if my grandma Olive is trying to speak to me from the other side. Well, that would be a mediumship session, and I don't do mediumship sessions in lives. So you're gonna have to book a private session, a mediumship session with me if you want that answer. Okay. Hey, Carla. Oh my God. Hi, Carla's on here. Well, she might be gone by now by the time I got to her thing. Hey, Carla. Oh my God. So great to see you. Avita or Aveda Lipton. Hey, Terrie. Just want to say I love your content so much. I'm so grateful for your time and energy. I've learned so much from watching you. Thank you for all you do. Oh, Veda, thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad that at least you're able to find some information that resonates for you. That's why I'm here. I'm here to be of service. I do my best. I'm not perfect. I'm not all knowing, but I have your best intentions for sure. I want you to be an ass kicker. And I want you, and when I say you, it's all y'all. I want you guys all to be able to navigate this human experience with as much ease as possible, because being a human is hard as fuck. Yes, yes. Okay, Jolene, Virgo 824. Hi. I found out I need to get a hysterectomy. Okay. Is there any message connected to that? Yeah. If you can't give that info, will I get rid of? Okay, wait. We're gonna go with one question. Okay, so Jolene will take the hysterectomy. Hysterectomies typically, because we're dealing with the feminine body parts, it will say that somewhere along the line in your lifetime you've neglected, or not even so much neglected, but you've been out of alignment with your femininity, with the capability, the abilities, the characteristics, maybe holding back, making yourself smaller, and not being your full, true feminine self. So let's talk a little bit really quick about feminine energy. Do I have here, you know what? Let's see. Hold on one second, you guys. Sorry about this. Can I? Okay, I'll use this as an example. I gotta open it up. Okay, so let's take a look at what feminine energy is. So feminine energy, can you guys hear that? Oh, now there's all these bubbles. It probably, oh, you can't hear it, for fuck's sake. Okay, feminine energy is the water inside of this bottle. Or not water, but cleaning spray inside of this bottle, okay? What feminine, can hear a little bit better. What feminine energy does is it flows, right? It swishes, it goes up and down. There's no control. It's all over the place. There's no rules, no regulations. It just is. It's hippity dippity. It's like, yeah, right? What that energy allows is creativity to happen, right? So it allows for inspiration. It allows for not so much motivation. Motivation would be more masculine energy. Inspiration, it would be more connection. It would be more divinity. It would be nurturing. It would be softer, right? That's feminine energy. Masculine energy is the container that the water or the liquid that you can hear in there contains, right? So it's holding the feminine energy, the liquid inside, right? And what it's doing is it's providing a structure, or it's providing the space for that flow, that non-linear, non-regulatory, non-structured material, the liquid, to move. And when it's so flexible and movable, it can turn into different things. It can create something from nothing, right? So when we're talking about body parts in terms of like sexual identity, not identity, but sexual like genitals or sexual, like a hysterectomy is the uterus and the fallopian tubes, which is a female thing. A male body doesn't have that. They have the penis and the testes, right? So when you're talking about a hysterectomy, you're talking straight connection to femininity, and the divine feminine. And when anything, even breasts, okay? I know you can't see that. Breasts, even breasts, it represents feminine energy, femininity. So if you're having any issues with your genitals, with the vagina, with the urethra, with the fallopian tubes, the uterus, the breast, anything like that, that's very feminine. That's the female body, right? That means that there's a disruption, a discrepancy, an unbalance in feminine energy. Usually that will show up as creativity. You're not allowing yourself to be creative. You're making yourself smaller. You're not allowing yourself to be who you are. You're not fully expressing yourself. So when you're talking, the message connected to like a hysterectomy is it having to be removed because there's something wrong with it. So first of all, from a health message, it's because you're saying you found out you need one. It's not like I'm choosing to get a hysterectomy. I found out I need to get one. So that means something's wrong, right? So first of all, for your health protection, we got to remove it from your body. Second of all, what caused it to get all wonky or to have the problems, most likely, if there wasn't a medical issue, it was an emotional, mental, and spiritual discrepancy, unbalance of your feminine energy. So maybe you not being in your femininity, maybe you not allowing yourself to receive, right? Female energy receives. Masculine energy protects, it provides, it gives. It's harder, it's more aggressive, not in a negative way. It's just that's the way it works, right? And every one of us has masculine and feminine energy, but when you're talking about body parts that are specifically like penis, or testes, right, or the prostate, right? That's specifically masculine energy, okay? Or masculine body, right? In your masculine energy. So basically there's somehow, some way, as you were up until, you found out you had to get a hysterectomy, Jolene, your femininity was out of balance, out of whack in some way, energetically speaking, with your body and how you were relating to being a woman. Okay. Now there's a lot that can go into that because now there's all these different kinds of identities. So maybe there was an identity crisis, again, this would have to be something very specific that we have to go into. But generally speaking, the message connected to that is that somehow, some way, your femininity, you weren't really tapping into and allowing your femininity through and forward in your life. And so it manifested as a problem, an issue, energetically, as a problem that now it has to be removed. So you can still work on your feminine energy, even if, this body part is being removed. It most likely, you'll have to learn a couple things, how to become more creative and how to receive and allow love, intimacy, money, power, all of those things in, because that's very feminine energy is receiving and masculine energy is giving. So maybe your entire life you gave too much to other people. So you were just maybe too masculine, right? Or maybe you just always were taking charge instead of just allowing things to be and you being all creative and like, yeah, whatever, man. Maybe you were too uptight, which is masculine, versus feminine, like, yeah, whatever. So, I don't know your situation, how you've been, but you can change it. So that's the message in that. There's a message in terms of your relationship to your femininity, okay? Okay, Sammy Lam, I'm so sorry. I only ask one question. You can ask next week, okay? Megan Kevin Bailey, yay, have been hoping to catch you live. So excited right now. Yeah. Okay, Alina's going to learn me and how to pronounce her last name because I love saying it so much. Inchaustegui, like glee, but without the L. Inchaustegui, Inchaustegui. Inchaustegui, Inchaustegui. I still like saying it. Okay, thank you, Alina. Tammy, glad I got to catch a live. I'm always missing you. Aw, well, welcome. Okay, Aveda. You said my name perfectly. No one ever says it right on the first try. Yes, it's Aveda or Veda. Cool, I got that right. I used to be, I don't know, here's a little fun fact about Terrie. Not sure if you guys knew this or not. I used to be a elementary school substitute teacher. So I always got all these like names that I did not know how to pronounce. So I still get them just differently, right? Tammy Johnson. Tammy, didn't I just? Okay, no. You didn't ask a question. Okay, wondering if I am in my forever relationship now after a horrid divorce after 26 years. I'm kind of love shy. Tammy, if you're asking this question, I'm gonna say what I mentioned earlier. Like, you know this answer. I can look into this privately, but I don't have enough time. You know, it's too vague for a live. I need really specific, laser focused. I'd have to look into it and take the time to look into it. So, you know, if you're even questioning it, that in itself could be an answer. Okay. Jolene, my doc said I need to because of cervical cancer. Yeah. First of all, and you know what? I never even said I'm really sorry to hear this. And I'm really sorry. What's going on? Can you guys see me? I mean, it says I'm live. It just got all weird. I think I just jumped timelines. No. Yeah. So I'm sorry that you have cervical cancer and that happened. Yeah. I mean, it's still the cervix is part of the female anatomy. So, you know, you might want to look at your life and just say, how have I been hiding or keeping my femininity small? You know, how can I express my femininity better or different? Maybe different, not necessarily better, but different. Okay. Miriam Quayam. Hey, how are you all? Hi, Miriam. Gerline. Hi, Terrie. Hope you're well. Will I be getting a job in the legal field anytime soon? I mean, I'm saying no. See, these time questions right now are very difficult. Like I'd have to like go further deeper into you. Gerline, if you need to know this answer, book a private session. I don't have the time to go into it. I don't know what your definition of soon is. I know what mine is. The answer is no. But, you know, prove me wrong. I love it. Prove me wrong. Go out there and get that legal job. Prove me wrong. Terrie, are you a lucid dreamer? Abby, I wish I could say yes, but I'm not. But I will say I'm not now. That doesn't mean I won't ever be. I have had, I think, one lucid dreaming experience, but I'm not, I would not say that I'm a lucid dreamer. I really wish I was. I would love to have that talent, that skill, that capability, because man, can you create reality? Like, you can just shift and change things up right now. Like, you know, one of those, like, you know, futuristic, like chessboards or whatever. I wish I could. But I don't want to I don't want to say that I never will. I want to be open to the possibility. So I'll just say right now, no, I'm not. Okay. Tammy Johnson. Oh, sorry. See, I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. You know why? Because you guys like talk amongst each other and you guys give each other such beautiful conversations, you know, community. It's so beautiful. Oh, look at all these people being so kind and loving to Jolene. That's so beautiful. Okay, I like Megan's question. It sounds like a weird question. No question is weird. But should we get a dog? I want to say yes. However, because it is coming up, yes, if you are ready for the responsibility. A dog is not a plant. You can't just water the dog and then just let it be. If you and what feels like your partner, if you and your partner are like able to give it a thriving lifestyle, so feed, water, potty it, and give it love, then yes, absolutely you should. Alicia B, how do you know the difference in a relationship between being in a low and working it out, or it being time to call it quits? Oh my God, this is such a fantastic question. As a matter of fact, it's so good. We're going to end on this question. Woo! Okay, this is such a great question, Alicia. Thank you. How do you know when it's time to end a relationship, or should you just work this shit out? First of all, you're not going to get that answer in a short period of time. You still have to let it play out a bit to know if you should end it. So if you're just starting to come online, or you're just starting to say like, how do I know that I should end it, or we're just going in a low, that's why you don't want to rush into ending relationships, because there's still a gestational period where you can correct things, right? So the way you do that is you get very ugly honest with yourself first. And what you do is you list out like, what are my needs and what are my wants? Then you list out the ways your partner is meeting those needs and wants. Then you write out, have I expressed the needs and wants that are not being met? Have I expressed that to my partner? And if the answer is yes, you express it again another time. And if they still can't meet your needs, then you can pretty much say, this isn't working, right? If you have not expressed your needs, you need to express your needs to your partner and give them a chance to meet them. So this is all about really getting to know yourself, what you need and what you want, before whether your partner can actually give it to you. So this is more about you than it is your partner. And that's why it takes time, because sometimes you don't know. Sometimes you have to go, okay, what is it that I want and need? So I got to work on myself before I fuck up what could be a great relationship, right? And the way you know if it's like really time to end the relationship is if you've asked for your needs to be met a couple of times and they're still not, then you go like, why should I wait even like, I'm not going to hope and pray that at some point he or she is going to meet my needs. I've already expressed them. I know what I need. I am so sure. There's no doubt. I've asked and he can't or she can't do this for me. Like, no, I'm wasting my time. However, sometimes it's an intimacy issue with yourself, not knowing yourself well enough, and then expressing yourself to your partner, yes? And then giving them a chance, which could take some time, giving them a chance to meet your needs. That there's a gestational period. So you don't rush into these things, okay? Unless you're in mortal physical danger. That's how I will preface it, or not preface it, but I will say, unless you're in physical mortal danger, if they are verbally abusing you and or physically abusing you, you got to get the fuck out. Gaslighting too. Got to get out. Got to get out. Makes sense? So Alicia, hopefully that gave you some information. And I thought your question was fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys, oh, another Monday in the books, huh? Listen, if I didn't get to your question, it's not because I don't like you. It could be you asked too many questions. Maybe I had to pass over your question because it was too open-ended and vague. Try again next week. I'm not going anywhere. We'll be back next week here. Same bat time, same bat place. And I do want to let you guys know that I haven't forgotten about the meditation. I'm just trying to figure out my schedule. And we will do a meditation here on YouTube. I will ask you that when I post all the information, if you just, tell all your friends and family about it. It'd be really great. Like the more people we have for that meditation, the more the energy will be amplified. So not only will we be receiving a lot more energy, we will be giving a lot more energy too. And so many of us here are uplifters and way showers and light warriors and light workers. And like, We are here to elevate humanity, to expand consciousness, right? So when I do post all that information, if you don't mind, telling all your friends and family, sharing the links, all the things, that'll be great. We'll do it live. Okay, so we'll do it live. I'll channel it live. I have no idea what the fuck's going to come out of my mouth. So that's always fun. And then the link will be up, and please share it. So it'll be timeless. So even if if you can't for whatever reason make it, you can also watch it in the replay, and you can watch it as many times as you want. Okay. Most of the work that I do, meditations, healing, vibe mantras, whatever, they're with the intention of it being timeless. So you can always go back when you're experiencing any changes, challenges, hardships in your life that might have to deal with that topic. You can always go back and do with that topic. So, don't worry about missing anything. There's divine timing. You will hear everything at the right time. That's also another reason why it's okay if your questions get missed. Again, it's not on purpose. There's more of you than there are of me. I'm trying to just have some sort of control. I thank each and every one of you so much for coming and joining me every Monday. It's like, this is like so cool. We have like this great community. By the way, I do have a Patreon community, $20 a month, not a lot. There's group reading, there's energy shifting, there's new moon workshop. And once a month, we do all these different types of exercises. I call it the chit chat session. It's $20 a month. That's actually cheap. You're getting readings, okay? You get a lot more of my time, and you get to really hang out with some really cool people. We're a fantastic group, and there's just support, there's love, there's laughter, there's sarcasm, and there is no bullshit, no sugarcoating, and no bullshit. It's all authentic spirituality. We learn from each other, we grow from each other, we support each other. So it's only $20 a month. My readings, my private readings, so much more expensive. So just consider it, you guys. Consider it. If you're having a good time here, we meet once a week for at least an hour. So you get a lot more of me. All right, you guys. So stay connected, right? Stay connected to yourself. Stay connected to your friends and family. Stay connected to me. I'll see you guys. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.